were your expectations met today?
Well, good evening to you, good evening to the panel and to all distinguished viewers. I must be very honest with you that the president left me terribly disappointed. As Member of Parliament from the North Town constituency, which is the epicenter of the spillage by the VRA from the Akosombo and Kpong dams, which really is been the biggest national disaster in recent years. I am totally shocked that the president did not say a word. I've gone through the entire address. I listened to him attentively in the chamber, and I couldn't believe it, that the president did not have any word of empathy. He did not express any plans for resettlement, for compensation. We are talking about 40,000 of our fellow citizens displaced, according to NADMO. In my constituency alone, 12,633 people displaced. As we speak, thousands of our fellow citizens are living in refugee-like tents. They are living in abject destitution. They have their entire livelihoods destroyed. Their houses have been damaged. According to NADMO, about 1,540 houses totally destroyed by the flood waters. And the president, who really has such a tremendous reputation for expressing empathy, particularly when similar disasters or disasters even on a much smaller scale occur in other jurisdictions. He's amongst the first group of world leaders who will send out messages of solidarity, messages of empathy. And 5 months down the lane, you're delivering the message on the state of the nation. Thousands of your citizens are living in tents, and you do not spare a thought for them. You do not express any empathy whatsoever. It is the height of insensitivity. It is the height of callousness, of lack of fellow feeling. And you see, it is so unpresidential, it is so unpatriotic, it is so un-Ghanaian. And really, to me, that is such a sore point in this entire address, and which really reflects a certain clear picture that this president is out of touch. He is living in a bubble. And no wonder a lot of the issues he's touched on and he's decided to speak about are either not accurate or they are not the germane issues that the Ghanaian people want to address. I mean, the president, shockingly, did not talk about corruption, for example, did not talk about youth unemployment, did not talk about galamsey. I mean, the major things that really are of concern to the Ghanaian people.
He said the 1D1F has produced 170,000 jobs. You heard that.
Youth unemployment has been worsening. You take the population and housing census of 2021. They're talking about youth unemployment at 14%. A few days ago, the Ghana Statistical Service sounded the alarm that it is worsening, 14.7%. You know, there are millions of Ghanaian young people who have graduated from school 3 years, 4 years, 5 years. They're still at home. I mean, the number of petitions that I receive on a daily basis, graduates from nursing schools, the PharmD, those who did, the doctorate in pharmacy, they've been home for years. Engineers, planners, so many professionals who have studied. We've asked them to play their part, be disciplined, go to school, graduate, make sure you achieve laurels. They have done their part. We are failing them.